what? What did you say? What did you say? Now go into a Beis Midrash. Here you don't get the same feeling because our Beis Midrash isn't as populated as the great yeshivas. But go into a big yeshiva that has, 50, 100 people sitting down and learning in the Beis Midrash. It's alive.
Is it noisy?
It's very noisy. It is so noisy. How do they concentrate? So let me digress to tell you about this. I grew up going to minor Orthodox day schools. And in my education system that I was used to, we never did like classical Beis Midrash learning. We didn't go into the Beis Midrash, take a sefer, sit with a chavrusa, and sort of argue out the text. We never did that. We sat in our neat rows in the classroom. The teacher kind of taught at us. We had to take our notes, raise our hands. It was very rigid. Then when we graduated high school, it's a very popular thing to do, to go to Israel for a year to learn. So I did that, and I went, and I remember my first day in the Beis Midrash, and I'm sitting there, and there's so much noise. Everybody is talking at the same time because you have these tables of chavrusas, study pairs, study partners, and they're talking out the text with one another, and they're arguing loudly, and the room was so noisy. I was never in such a noisy room where I was expected to hear the person across the table from me and also be heard. And my chavrusa's talking to me, and I couldn't hear him because there was so much noise in the room. And I kept having to lean in and go, what? What did you say? What did you say? And he would repeat himself. And it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. I remember I wanted to cry. Like my first day in the Beis Midrash, I'm like, is this what's going to be for a whole year? This noise, and I have to lean over and repeat and repeat and repeat. This is terrible. I was very upset. But I have to say, the brain is a very powerful thing. And within a short amount of time, maybe within a few days, my brain learned how to tune out all the other noise and to hear only my chavrusa, to the point that as noisy as the room got, I didn't even notice. I didn't even hear anything else. I just heard what my chavrusa was saying to me, and we were like in our own little bubble. We were in a little bubble surrounded by some humming in the background. And it's been like that for me ever since all the years. And I spent, thank God, many years in Beis Midrash. And for me now, it's a very natural environment. And I enjoy it very much because there's an energy in the room. But anytime I sit down with a new person who's not used to that, I can see them going through the same struggle that I went through. Like, it's so noisy in here. How do you concentrate? How do you learn? But the point is, you sharpen your focus. Your brain actually gets trained to become more focused and gain a greater ability to concentrate. So I'm actually very thankful for that. I think it was a tremendous growth experience, and I'm better off because of it. It's so noisy in here. How do you concentrate? How do you learn?